some atheists will argue that mass hallucination is why people believe that they saw Jesus. And a lot of Christians will argue, well, there's been no instances of mass hallucination of that nature. And they will respond that during World War II, a large generation of people believed that they heard Winston Churchill give the "We will never surrender" speech on the radio. But that's like completely impossible and objectively false because he never did, it was never given on the radio. And so these people who firmly believe went to their deathbed saying, yes, I believe this happened. It's impossible, and we know that for a fact. So then I was wondering, how does that analogy fall apart compared to the evidence and testimony that we see of the resurrection? How are those not the same thing? How does that fall apart?
Well, first of all, even if it doesn't fall apart, the other problem with the hallucination theory is if they all did hallucinate, which has never happened before to a group of people, especially on 12 different occasions, because Jesus appeared at 12 different times to different groups of people. The empty tomb shows that if Jesus had not risen from the dead, he would have been in his tomb, and the Jews and the Romans, who were all too willing to squash Christianity, would have simply gone to that tomb, and the Christians themselves would have gone to the tomb and said, are we hallucinating, or did he really rise from the dead?
Okay.
But the empty tomb shows that the hallucination theory wouldn't hold up, okay? But that analogy that you gave, that you might have recollected that Churchill said it on the radio when he really didn't, that's not the same as you directly witnessing something and other people directly witnessing something and all saying, did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. That's not the same thing. You know, they may have heard it on TV, or if it wasn't on TV, they heard it somewhere. We've all heard it, right? They just, oh, I didn't know it wasn't on the radio. It happened to be on TV, or it happened to be on some other communication, right? So that wouldn't be the same thing. And by the way, to say that people have group hallucinations would be like me walking in here tonight and saying, hey, wasn't that a great dream we all had last night? Right? We'd all go, dreams aren't joint, right? You have them individually, and hallucinations are the same way.
Well, thank you so much.
All right. Appreciate it. God bless.